Good morning. This is Mike Houston with your Saturday morning weather hazard briefing for southeast Idaho. Looking at the key points during this forecast period, we'll be under a mostly dry northwest flow aloft today, and that'll bring us some seasonable temperatures. We'll see moisture spilling over the top of that ridge starting late tonight and continuing through Tuesday as the next storm system approaches from the west. As a result, we'll see some light to moderate snowfall in some of the northwest-facing mountains of the central and northeast mountains. Taking a look at satellite imagery this morning, you can see or imagine the ridge of high pressure here developing off the northwest coast. You can just begin to see some of that moisture spilling over the ridge now into the Seattle area. But over southeast Idaho, you see this light blue colors here are indicative of low clouds across the area. We'll see those inhabiting the region this morning, burning off a little later this afternoon as this moisture begins to work its way into central Idaho. Looking at our weather risk matrix of doom, we don't really have anything of note for impacts until Sunday when that moisture begins to spill over that ridge into the central and eastern mountains where we may begin to accumulate some light to moderate snowfall. I'll show you the snowfall amounts on that here in just a second. But other than that, as we get out into Monday and Tuesday, the moisture feed begins to weaken and fade. And so although we'll continue to see snow throughout that time frame, it'll be lighter with each passing day. All right, let's get to the snowfall amounts here. The 24-hour totals for Sunday. You can see the main impacts here across the central mountains and eastern highlands. If we pick out the yellow areas, that might be the places where we would see some sort of impact. And it looks like maybe a moderate impact over Reynolds Pass and Targhee Pass here. But if you go up through Gilmore and Willow Creek Summit, and then even over to Galena, that looks like the accumulations are a bit lighter, even though the ridge tops here on the Sawtooths are picking up somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 12 inches, which would be in our advisory range. So we'll continue to monitor that, see if we need any products as that time frame approaches. And as I promised, as we work our way out to Monday, the moisture feed begins to weaken. We continue to see some light snowfall across the area, but really not anything too impactful. And then by Tuesday, again, the moisture feed weakening even further with light snowfall across the region. Taking a look at temperatures today, staying fairly cool and seasonable with daytime highs generally in the mid to upper 20s here in the upper Snake River Plain and rising as high as the mid 30s down here in the Burley area. Get into some cooler temperatures here in the Central Mountains with readings generally in the 20s and similar readings here across the Southeast Highlands. As we step through the week end here Sunday, we see temperatures moderating some and even further by the time we get out to Tuesday with daytime highs generally running in the 30s throughout the Snake River Plain and eastern Magic Valley and mid-20s to lower 30s in the Central Mountains and eastern Highlands. In summary, we have a ridge of high pressure developing along the northwest coast that will bring us a northwest flow aloft across southeast Idaho with seasonable temperatures. The next storm system begins to work over the top of that ridge late tonight, and with moisture spilling into the central mountains and northeast mountains, with a lot of that activity continuing Monday and Tuesday, resulting in light to moderate snowfall. If you had any comments or questions, you can reach out to us here on any one of these avenues here listed on the screen, and we'd be happy to help you out. Have a good weekend. Thank you.